Monday Night Lights, Monday Night Lights, Monday Night Lights. Let's talk about what's been going on at Viking Ice Arena. You've never seen a league so exciting and tough and fast. It simply must be discussed on an equally exciting and tough podcast. What's it called? Monday Night Lights. Yeah. Monday Night Lights. The Nordiques, the Whalers, the Seals, the Americans, the North Stars. Who's gonna stall? Who will go far and earn the keg? Who's gonna earn the keg? We'll find out in time. Give us a holler on the whoop line.
Tuesday power rankings? What's going on? Crazy. Well, when the North Stars are on a 3-game winning streak, the power rankings get done on Tuesday morning. So there you go. Another win for the North Stars. 3 in a row after the trade. We did lose our first game immediately following the trade. So undefeated in 2023. And we're not taking down lightweights here. Took down the Whalers, shut down the Drake, took down the Maroons. So things are really clicking for the North Stars right now. It doesn't feel like a fluke. It feels like they're contenders. We're contenders. Pretty excited. Bummed that we have a bye this week, but balanced scoring. We got the Golden Brett scored 2. Him and Serta doing their thing. Twinkle Toes had a snipe off a crossbar. I even scored a goal, and Trent had breakaways. 1 rebound that Cam made some crazy glove save. So things are cooking for the North Stars. Defense has been solid. Definitely didn't bring in a ringer goalie last night. He was kind of unorthodox and awkward and chubby, kind of like me when I used to play goalie, but got the job done. Only gave up 1. So things are looking good for the North Stars. Clinched a playoff spot last night. Have no chance of getting a bye, so just kind of in this purgatory for the last 2 to 3 weeks to see who they're going to play in the playoffs. But North Stars checking in at number 1. Don't be mad. I saw Rick Merritt give this thumbs down. More on that later. But number 1, the North Stars. Checking in at number 2, we have the Tigers, another team that has found their stride. It's a beautiful thing when trades work for both teams. And that happens more often than not. You know, people see sometimes there's a one-sided trade, but a lot of times a trade just works, change of scenery, mix up some lines. But Tigers looked good last night. They've now won 2 in a row, and they have also beaten 2 good teams, disposing of the Whalers last night. Motivated Skillman opened the scoring with a little snipe job. He's playing a two-way game. Someone called him lazy, and he took that personally. Peso had a nice goal where he had, shot it off the pads, collected his own rebound, and scored. Peso celebration. Pete had one little turbo boost where it was classic Pete. Like Drake tried to go coast to coast. Pete recognized it, chased him from the blue line all the way around the net. Friend Drake wanted to do his loop-de-loop, and it was classic Pete. I did notice that after that little excursion of energy, Pete kind of had to coast the rest of the shift, but he was not going to let Drake do his Drake thing. So things are clicking for the Tigers. And then my favorite moment of the night, at the Whalers pull at empty net. Pace was on my team all year. Enjoyed having him, but let's just say he's not, digging pucks out of the corner. But 15 seconds left, empty net. He's the Peso empty net radar goes off. He went digging for this puck, full steam, trying to get that empty net goal. Just classic Peso. So if he just played the whole game like there's an empty net, the guy would be unstoppable. Americans on the bye. I still have them at number 3. They won last week, so I'm not going to drop them too far. I saw Rutkowski out there, Myers, Eit, Ironman, Crunk. Crunk, I think, reffed 87 games this weekend and then played both games. Never gets tired. So Americans on a bye. Sorry if I missed anybody else, but they stay at number 3. They're also in this purgatory. Tigers, North Stars, and Americans are in this purgatory. We're in the playoffs. We can't get a bye, so it's just kind of wait and see who we play, but use these last 2 to 3 weeks to have some fun and really kind of sync up what you're going to do for the playoffs. Checking in at number 4, the Nordiques. Again, Slick Rick, you lost last week, okay? The teams in front of you have all won. North Stars 3 in a row, Tigers 2 in a row. So you don't get to just jump everybody because you beat the lowly Seals, right? So you're at number 4. That's where you are, and you'll have your chance down the stretch to move up if you can beat some real teams here, right? So I heard Slick Rick scored about 4 goals, pretty standard. I heard that Dave P even scored a goal, which is shocking, but I guess it was just like a tap-in rebound, which makes more sense. But the Dave P. Rick combo can't be denied. There's definitely it's the best hockey Dave P.'s played in 3 to 4 years. Reports are that he had a hat trick last night, goal, assist, and a puke job. I'm also told that Dave opted for lasagna for a pregame meal, and the week before that, it was Mexican or tacos. So just not shocking to find out that he is puking his guts out. I don't think that's your standard pregame meal, but whatever works. Deeks are looking very, very good for the second spot, making me look like a bozo. I think at the beginning of the year, if I had to pick one team, I had picked the Deeks to miss the playoffs. Not only are they going to make the playoffs, they're really close to clinching a bye. So, great season for the Deeks, but they're number 4 this week. Sorry, Slick. All right, now we get to the bottom half of the league table. That's a soccer term there for Ben and the Maroons. 2-game losing streak. Seem to have, lost their mojo. Attendance plays a large role in MNL and specifically with the Maroons. They claim that they are undefeated when their full team shows up. I really don't have a way to verify that. Could be true, but who knows? All that I do know is that they've lost 2 in a row. That second line, it's just, they're scrappy. Crusoe, Hartkop, Woodsy, but when they play a team that has 2 balanced lines, like the North Stars, I felt like they got pinned in a long portion of the night. Brett and Serta. Brett had 2 goals, and that's if they have an Achilles heel, that's that. That's that second line. They need to play even hockey, and I don't think they did last night. Obviously, they missed Shep. He's a stalwart back there on the blue line, and then they missed Dougie Fresh. So not doom and gloom for the Maroons, but they're definitely struggling a little bit, and they got to find themselves here, for the playoff stretch. So checking in at number 5, we have the Maroons. Number 6, we have the Whalers. Pretty sure this is the lowest they've been all year on the power rankings. Another loss. It just doesn't feel, it feels like they're going through a little dip here. They put Drake at defense. I don't know. That was just kind of like an ultimate cocky Whalers move. The first half of the season seems they could do whatever the fuck they wanted. They could have as many subs as they want, and it just didn't matter. Drake was going to score 3 or 4 goals, and they can fuck around and do whatever they want. Now it just doesn't have that same sense. They put Drake at D, did some good things back there, but I just don't see how that's a good formula moving forward. So they thought they could just do whatever they could do and they could just win, but that didn't work. They did move Drake up to forward for the 3rd period. There was a controversial goal. It was probably a goal. Lazy ref in the corner didn't move. Cam Cam was subbing that game, so he can probably, tell us all now that it's over. Nothing's going to change, but Cam can probably tell us if that puck was in or not. I suspect that it probably was. So the Whalers, very easily could have won that game. So it's not like panic mode, but they certainly, to steal a phrase from the New York Post, when Jeremy Lin was Linsanity, there's definitely a chink in the armor for the Whalers. They do not look unbeatable. So, again, still have a chance to go back-to-back kegs, but what was looking like a virtual certainty, now looks like, anything's up for grabs. So Whalers at number 6. We'll see if they can right the ship. They did clinch according to my math, they did clinch a first-round bye. So, again, they're still in great position, but got to figure out what they're going to do moving forward. Rest in peace, SEALs. Rest in peace.